here with another album review from Greenday. It's called No Fun Monday. This album just came out November. I think somewhere around Thanksgiving week or something like that. But anyway, let's get started. This album first comes up with this first song called I Think We're Alone Now. I Think We're Alone Now. Yeah. This song is pretty much a bit of a good start. I mean, Greenday does not go into a deep sadness in this song. They pretty much go in with a gyps of happiness and a good beat that sounds like a happy beat and all that. Yeah, enjoyable, good riffs and all that stuff. Honestly, this whole entire album is filled with good riffs, and none of them seem to be sad at all. They just seem to be fun to dance around with and be fun to be around with. This album is actually so good, I actually don't know why. This is not a bad album. I was pretty disappointed from the last album in February they posted on Spotify. A bit disappointed to be honest with you. It sounded nothing like Green Day, but this one sounds a lot like Green Day. This one does sound a lot like Green Day. And this one, they did a good comeback for the final year of this 2020. Anyway, so this song, I think We're Alone Now. I think this song is pretty much a song just saying that he just wants to be alone with somebody, and he has that urge to be alone with that somebody. And it could either be a person or just by yourself, or just being alone with just being like an urge. Sometimes you just do want to be alone in life, and you don't ever get that chance because you always have to go to work, or you always have to be somewhere, or you're always just busy in life. And honestly, I get that because I live with my family and I hardly get alone time too. And sometimes I go out and I hardly get alone time too. And sometimes I have to be some places, and I don't know. It just sometimes hard to be alone sometimes. And you do have to be alone sometimes in order to just clear your mind, and even in relationships you have to be alone. It doesn't matter in what situation you are, you just gotta be alone at some point in your life. People gotta understand that, but some do not and some they do. I mean, it is one point in life that you have to get used to be alone. And it's not easy, I know that, but it's something you have to get used to, and something that you must be glad to have that time to be alone. Because if you're never alone, then why are you even trying to live your life? If you're always with someone who is just helping you around, you're not learning anything. You're just going with the flow. I know going with the flow is good, but honestly, you just gotta take a step back and see what's actually going on. The next song we got is War Story. War Story is like looking back into your past and just like celebrating the moments in your past and knowing what happened. In this story of Green Day, it's mostly talking about wars and celebrating the war that happened throughout the past and celebrating who won. Pretty much that's it. But it's a pretty good song, by the way. And it starts pretty well and very enjoyable. Manic Monday. Manic Monday is a cover. So I heard this song pretty much a lot of times around when I went to Safeway once, and when I used to ride a bus to school. Yes, my teacher used to play old school music, do not judge. But anyway, but yeah, my teacher used to play this type of old school music from, like, a girl used to sing it, but like I don't know what the girl artist name is. I don't know her name, but I know that this was one of the old songs, and this is a cover. Manic Monday. I would say that this song really just relies that Mondays are pretty much a boring day, and honestly, they can be a boring day. I mean, they usually are. I mean, you can't really stand a Monday, honestly. And they're wishing it was Sunday because Sunday you don't do nothing. That's pretty much true, honestly, because On Sunday you just pretty much want to chill, and pretty much on any other day you just want to chill. But Mondays it's very hard to chill because you just got to go to work or do something. If something just making you do something, who knows? Honestly, Mondays are very hard sometimes too. Anyway, next one we got is crips. Christ, is that what it say? I don't know what it says, but yeah, crips Christ. But anyway, this song is mostly about like knowing like when to take the next step. Hang on, I think I know this song, but I kind of forgot it a bit. So let's see. Like you want to know what you're running into in life, and you want to make sure you don't fall apart in life. Because sometimes when you take a leap, you just don't know if you're gonna be right or if you're gonna be wrong. But sometimes when you have time to look into what you're gonna do, you just gotta take time to actually think what you're doing and think if you're doing it right or wrong. You don't know if it's right or wrong. You just gotta know if it is right. But you don't ever know if it's right or wrong. You just gotta take it. You just gotta take the leap of faith. But if you don't have enough time to if you don't have enough time to think, then take the leap. Just take it if you want it. But if you do have enough time to think about it. Think about what you're doing. Take your time. It's not always a rush. Let's see, this other one we got is The Thing That You Do. This one is a song about telling somebody how you feel, and pretty much the thing that they do to you makes you want to be addicted to them. This can also refer to drugs and other stuff that you like to do. Like for me, a drug is playing video games, eating a lot of chips, junk food, or girls I used to like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not that much anyway. But yeah, it's like being an addiction or being a drug. That's what I mean. So, I mean, the thing that you do, someday you will be mine. This could also be a goal too. A goal that you really want so bad, or just something else that you just want so bad anyway. This could also refer to that. But make sure it's a positive goal and not a bad one, because who knows. Whatever you want to be in life, just do it. This one is called Miko. This one is, well, this one I'm surprised that Greenday actually did this. They're saying this whole entire song is Spanish, and I'm surprised they did this. I mean, I understand most of the song because I know Spanish and all that. And actually the song was actually not bad for a guy who knows Spanish. And for a guy who knows English, I think it would not be that bad either. I think it would actually be good. Because honestly, the song is not that bad. It's not crazy, it's not confusing, it's not nothing like that. It's actually pretty simple. It's a pretty simple, good song, honestly. And Green Day saw this song pretty well, and it's a very good song, actually. Let's see what we got. Let's see, you can't put your arms around a memory. This one, I think this is actually very true in some ways, and in some ways kind of not. Because like he said, like when you put up your arms around a memory, he's like saying that you hang on to that memory. But it's actually true. You can't put your arms around a memory that you really want to hang on to. Sometimes you have to let memories go, because it's a way of life that you have to move on and not hang on to it like that. Because if you hold on for too long, you might as well just get lost and just be confused about where you're heading in life. If you're just gonna keep on hanging on to that barren just like that, it's not gonna work out. You're just gonna hold a grudge. You're gonna hold on to that memory, and you always will be one step behind and all that. You don't ever want to be one step behind in life, because You don't know what you're gonna miss. You might as well just miss an opportunity for something else. But who knows, honestly? Because you just hang on to a memory that just exists in your head, nowhere else. And this other song called Kids in America. Kids in America is like living in the moment, being a kid, and just like having fun, honestly. I mean, being a kid is fun, honestly. But you gotta be smart how to be a kid. Because, well, it's not always appropriate to be a kid. You gotta know when to be a kid, and you gotta know when not to be a kid. You gotta find balance and control. The next one we got is Not That Way Anymore. This song is mostly about changing your lifestyle and changing who you are. I used to be a mean kid, actually. I used to be a very mean guy. And I was never really that nice when I was little. I was very mean. And I changed that about me. So I became a bit more nicer and more a bit, not too nice, but like I became more firm about who I am and all that stuff. Honestly, and it changed my life. I got more friends. I got more life choices. People around me started liking me more and all that stuff. And when I was little, I did have friends, but I never really had the type of time to actually be upfront with them, or I always tell lies. I was very much a very good liar when I was little, and I still am, honestly, but I tend not to lie anymore because I'm not a liar and all that. And I don't really like to lie. It's not part of me, and it's something that I don't like to do anymore, and I'm moving on from that anyway, because that's not me. The person I am now is who I am, and not focus on the past. And this song, this shows that he's not that person anymore, and he's telling the world that he's not that person anymore. And this song can actually help you a lot if you're trying to see that you're not that person anymore. The next song is like another cover that's called Rock and Roll. This song is like going after your dreams and like not knowing what you want to do in life, but all you care about is your dream and goals. Now I get that. I get that you want to go after your dreams and goals. Sometimes you just want to take it slow, but if you think you got this, then go for it. Doesn't matter. Just go for it. What doesn't matter what other people say. Just go for it. I'm being honest here, but like yeah, just go for it. It doesn't matter what other people say. Alright. Give Me Some Truth. Give Me Some Truth is a song that where he wants answers and he wants the truth. And to be honest, you do want the truth from things that you want to know in life. But there are some things you just don't want to know. And in your mind you do, but in reality you just don't even want to know. Because is it even worth something knowing that in your mind it just wants to trick you that you want to know it, but in reality you just don't really want to know? Is it really that worth a fight or worth anything? Kind of not, because you're just wasting your time, and honestly you could do something better in life than knowing everything. You don't have to know everything to get through life. You just have to know the thing that you need to know. And that's it. The next song we got is Hold Wide World. Hold Wide World is a song that is like, how do you say this one? Like looking for something. Yes, like you're looking for something that you want in the whole wide world, and you're gonna track it down for good. And it took you this long. It's like going after something and it taking you this long. Could be a song for like graduation. I know graduation is a big deal because it takes long to graduate and all that, even from college and everything else in that. But if you're smart like Sheldon Cooper, then you don't need this song. Yeah, exactly. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, this song could be actually good for achievements and for somebody just you'd like to achieve someday. Police on my back. Police on my back is like having a lot of stuff like stack on your shoulders each day, or just carrying a lot of weight on yourself. Like, I will say this: if you do that a lot in your life, don't take it too seriously. Honestly, don't take it too seriously, because in life, if you start taking things too seriously, you don't have a fun life. You just have a very serious life where you cannot get along with anybody. Cannot get along with a serious person. You can, but it depends on the situation, honestly. You can't always get along with a serious person. You just gotta know when to take some time off on yourself. And when you feel like you do need to take some time off for yourself, just do it, honestly. The world is not always chasing you. Sometimes you just gotta take a rest and take a breather, honestly. The world is not always chasing you. It just does what it does. If you gotta take a rest, then take a rest. Next time we got a New England. A New England is a song about it's like about looking for to fill up a void, a hole in your life. Now, this could be looking for a girl if you're like an age of trying to settle down. Me, I'm not trying to settle down yet, because honestly, I'm a bit too young for that. I'm 20 years old and I'm not trying to settle down. And honestly, filling up a void will be like getting what you want, or getting something what you always wanted in life, or just something to fill up the time. That is what this song means. Just trying to fill up something in your life. It can either be a girl, it can either be something like getting a different job, or something like that. Just try not to waste your time. And I get that, because sometimes you do feel like you are wasting your time from doing nothing. And I get that, because I've been there a lot, and it sucks, honestly. But honestly, guys, it takes time to get a girlfriend, and it takes time to find a job, and it takes time to get anything that you want. Because it's not always going to come to you. If it does, then why are you living life? But anyway, guys, I will give this song a 4.9 out of 5 and a 9.9 out of 10. I do like this album of Greenday. I do like it. There you go. Yeah, I do like it, but like I don't know. It doesn't live up to the old Green Day's albums and all that, and the songs. I like the old songs, by the way. This album was very good. It was very enjoyable, and I really loved it. And you know what? This album was not that bad. Green Day did a good job, and I like it. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. And also, be yourself in life and love yourself.